YouTube family. Okay, I want to do a quick room tour of this room at the Excalibur. We're already checking out. We're about to head on down. We had a very busy morning. We got up early this morning, got out and did videos and played slots for the videos. This is from the end of March trip. Today is April the 2nd. This is the bathroom. The thing about this room that I'm going to say, it was no frills. No frills. It was a basic room. Probably one of the most basic rooms I've stayed in an MGM property. Just real talk. This was probably the most basic room. Okay? It wasn't the prettiest. Okay, basic shower. What can I say about the bathroom? The thing is, hold 1 second, I'm getting a call from Sanaya. Yes, ma'am. Okay, that's fine. Just wait for me down in the lobby area. I'm coming down. Okay, sounds good. All right, bye-bye. Okay. The goal was to be out of here by 11 o'clock. I got 5 minutes to be downstairs. So I got time to put this video together. The one thing I'm going to say is the water pressure, excellent. The water heat, excellent. So when it comes to a bathroom, okay, does the toilet work? Yes, the toilet worked. Was the sink good? Okay, yeah, the sink was good. The water was good. Everything worked. Were the towels clean and fluffy? Yeah, they were clean and fluffy. Did you have, toiletries, lotion, hand wash, body wash? I just love that MGM has done this with the toiletries. That is just so awesome. High quality bath products. Okay. Yeah, it's not the most fancy. It's not the most pretty, but it got the job done. Okay? And you all know that's kind of how I am. That's kind of how I am. That's almost a part of my nature. It might not be all that glamorous and it might not be all that, great, but did it get the job done? Yeah, it got the job done. Okay? This is the entrance. Like I say, nothing spectacular. This was the closet. We did have an ironing board and an iron. Okay. Okay. Sliding doors. Luggage rack. 2 end tables with a lamp. You all know a lot of these rooms now come with the outlets and everything for your tablets and phones and all of that. Got another outlet right here. Got somewhat of a decorative lamp. Okay, and then some picture of something. I don't know what that is. Okay. TV. The TV did not come on at all while we were here, because I don't watch TV, and for the most part Sanaya just watches her tablet. So okay, y'all know what, TVs are probably going to be obsolete in a minute, Okay, anyway, the furniture very dated, very dated. I mean, this is EXCALIBER, so that looks kind of like some EXCALIBER. Okay, these were the two chairs. Look here, look here. It looks basic. It was very comfortable. When I got in from the flight and we got to this room, that's one of the first things I did was sat down in this chair right here, and it was very comfortable, and I stared out the window. Now, that's going to be the last thing I show you all is what our view looked like. Okay. You know, the carpet and everything, I mean, it's dated too. Nothing spectacular. There's the bed, end table. Okay. The heating and cooling is right here. You know, and you can see it's not perfect. Okay. I do leave a tip for the housekeepers. I do encourage you all to leave tips for the people that clean these rooms and clean the casinos. It's going to come back to you. This is basically the room, and basic is the key word, basic. But it was comped. Okay, so when all you got to do is, when all you have to do is pay resort fees. Oh, 1 second. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Got you covered. Okay. The last thing. This was our view. I say the negatives for last. This was our view. Okay. That was not good. That was not good. Okay. Now, I'm just going to say this. You all kind of know my personality. Y'all kind of see how I am. Okay? And one thing I do, if I tip janitors and people who clean the hotel rooms, I know the importance of being cordial. Of being cordial to the people at the check-in desk and those people who are going to be choosing the room for us, because see, we don't know what they're looking at on the screen when we're checking in. We don't know what they're looking at. They have all the power. Okay, room, thank you for your hospitality. Thank you for your hospitality. We're out. I'm just grabbing my bags and stuff. I'm heading on down. Okay. I believe I got everything. If I didn't, okay, that's it. Okay, so the point I'm making with this is you probably want to be nice. You probably want to be nice, extra nice, to the people that are giving you your room when you're checking in. Okay? I'm just saying, y'all. Because that could make the difference between if you get a room with a good view or a not so good view. Okay, so I'm just making some points here. Okay, I make it a point that when I check in, I try to be as cordial as possible to the person that's checking us in. I try to be as patient as possible. Okay? Because I know they're the ones looking at the screen and they know what are the good rooms and what are the not so good rooms. Okay? I didn't do the check-in. I wasn't the one checking us into this room. I'm just going to leave it at that, y'all. Now, that probably didn't even play a part. Okay, hold one second. I'm getting another phone call. Yes, ma'am. I'm downstairs. I'm walking through the casino right now. I'm heading to the registration desk. Okay, all right. I'm on my way. Okay. All right, y'all. Okay, now, from EXCALIBER to the airport, it's about 10 minutes, usually about 10, 15 minutes. Okay? Our flight leaves at 1 o'clock. It's 10 after 11. Okay, so I'm giving us time to get to the airport on time. And here's the thing, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Okay? But I'm going to say this. I think we're leaving out in enough time to catch our flight. Okay? And I wanted to do that video because some of you all are interested in, okay, what is the EXCALIBER? What is the room all about? Is it as bad as they say it is? And I wanted to do this video. All I'm going to say is this. You get what you pay for. We got a comp room. All we had to do was pay resort fees. Okay? And the room was comfortable. The bed was ultra comfortable. I mean, my goodness, I slept amazing. So that's my opinion of the room. I would say the room was good. It served its purpose. It served its purpose. I'm going to say it served its purpose excellently. Excellently. Okay? Wasn't all that pretty. Wasn't all that glamorous. But it did the job. Okay? So you all can take from that what you will when it comes to staying at the EXCALIBER. All right, so we're heading on out to catch our cab and get to the airport. Thank you all for watching. If you like this assessment of the room at the EXCALIBER, in the EXCALIBER, leave a like. If you have any questions or positive or constructive comments, leave it down below in the comments section. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. I got more videos like this coming. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Be blessed and be a blessing.